Arguments on loop. I miss how it was before. Greetings, Taurus, all placements. This is Russ when this was all new. So someone, and we also got like Toy Soldiers by Eminem and Please by Stormzy. So Taurus, it's definitely giving there is a brawl. There is a, meddling of the horns, okay? There's a crossing of lines. Someone went too far. Actually, he says that. He says, me and my girl, we got in a fight again. Both of us crossed the line again. So, and again, take it whatever side, whatever gender, same, whatever. Anywho, two people are fighting, okay? And people said things that they didn't really mean. They crossed lines. They said things that they know would really trigger the other person, or maybe they overdid a vice, or they went and did the only thing that the spouse was like, if you do this, then I'm walking out. It's giving, when you like tell a baby that they can't touch something, then they like touch that thing. Taurus, like there's some like compulsive shadow side of you or your partner or both of you or the workplace where it's being like that button is being pushed. The don't push red button, people are like, let me push that red button that says don't push that. And it's happening, Taurus. So that's definitely happening. 999 was coming out for you guys a lot. You could definitely see a lot of nines. Nines are all about completions. Nines are also graduations. Nines are also a period of growth, of learning. And we don't learn through easy things. What is it? You said you wanted patience, so we gave you, God gives you situations you need to learn patience in. You said you wanted abundance, so God gave you a skill that you're going to have to work really, really hard and stay consistent with to get that abundance. He's not going to just hand it. So it's like you said you wanted a cake, so I gave you all the ingredients. Now you have to know how to put it together, figure it out, the proper measurements, what steps, you can't just throw it all in a bowl. It's, there's stages to things. And someone here, is just getting a little sloppy and a little triggered. And I say sloppy because it's like, if someone normally does things really like cleanly, it's like, you get home from something and you open the stuff to get like cooking stuff, or you're like mad and you like yank the drawer open, it's giving someone who's kind of being careless and sloppy and just kind of yanking things open, slamming things shut. Not having that extra air of mindfulness, which makes sense with the astrology right now. It really does. And I kept hearing pressure. So there's just, someone is under a lot of pressure. But the thing is, Taurus, is, when the lid blows, it's like you can't get all those pieces and put that lid back together. You have to get a new lid. And so it's kind of like in this relationship or in a work situation or in a home situation, if that lid totally blows, you might have to get a new job. You might have to get a new relationship. You might have to get a new home. So there's something here of, everyone is under the tide is high, the tension is high, the pressure is high. And because of that, anything you say or do could be used against you. But also, having extra compassion at this time is key. And knowing ahead of time, okay, I already know that I might be a little more mindless or a little more triggered or a little more pressured at this time. So I'm going to make it a point to spend more time with myself in meditation, more time doing, calming things. Maybe if I always go to the gym and do weightlifting, I'll do like yoga and stretching at home and go on long walks in nature. There's something where it's like, help your nervous system help you. Like don't eat spicy food. Eat more, what is it? Like pacifying, I think it's sattvic food. I don't know. Maybe someone here needs to figure out like their dosha, eating for their dosha. Like I'm vata, which is air quality, which is funny because I have no air signs in my chart. But when I talk to anyone in Ayurveda or my Indian chiropractor and naturopath, yep, I'm a vata through and through. There's like kapha, which is air, and then pitta, which is like fire. So learning your dosha, doing physical activities, and eating the diet that is complementary to that would be helpful, especially because tensions are high. And yeah, someone could lose a job, lose a relationship, lose everything, okay? So just be extra cautious. Now in the Stormzy song, he says, please, can you lower your tone? Please, could you put down my phone? So someone here, I went through your phone last night, saw some things I didn't like. So someone here could go through someone's phone, or someone could just see something pop up on someone's phone and someone's like, so what's that? What's that about? You want to tell me about that? please, could you just let me be flawed? He says later on, he's like, oh, please, oh, please. So someone is just begging. So someone, okay, Taurus. Someone could also be guilty where it's like the only time you talk to God is when you need something. Okay? Now that could show out in your relationships. You could be like, man, the only time they come to me is when they absolutely need something. Okay, but that's what you do to God. So, I don't know, something is a double-edged sword. Something is just like a tough lesson also, a harsh lesson. Tough pill to swallow is what I'm also hearing. Taurus, sacred union energy with the Four of Wands. So yeah, well, someone can feel like everything in their environment is just like, well, now I'm hearing, I don't want to fall to pieces. I just want to sit and stare at you. I don't want to talk about it because I'm in love with you. Okay, well, and I don't want, so I don't know. Someone feels like their life is falling to pieces where they're at, and someone feels like someone that they're into at a distance, you know, they're like, I just want to take a chance on that. So someone here could be feeling like everything in their environment is closing out, is just kind of like not really giving anymore. And it's like what they weren't brave enough to do previously, it's almost like Spirit is creating a cataclysmic series of events. That's a cataclysmic series of events that is going to force someone out of a community or into another community, or out of someone's arms and into another, or out of one home and into another. Quite literally, the home card and the home card, the two home cards in the deck. And most decks don't even have this home card. This deck just has a couple extra cards in it. So yeah, someone here has just been too complacent. Four of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Mine, me, no, not budging. So someone here really likes their routine, but you don't. Someone claims that they like their routine. No. Someone, you're comfortable in your routine. You don't like it. It doesn't serve you, but you're comfortable in it. You know what's expected of you there. Same at a job. So you deal with it. But you dream of something else. You dream of leaving. Eight of Wands. Magician, well, it's here. It's here, Taurus. New relationship, it's here. New home, it's here. Four of Pentacles, Taurus energy twice in a row. You're not happy here, though. There's like heartache and heartbreak here. And yet every time someone is like, should I go to a whole new place? It's like, a whole new world? No, that's scary. That's too scary. So I'll just sit and dream about a land far, far away. Never, never land. Two of Wands, literally moving. Wanting to go out there. What's out there? This Ace of Wands that literally God's hand is trying to hand you. A very strong Leo energy, Taurus. You can be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. I guess some Sag here as well. But someone here definitely sees something online. Someone maybe has visited somewhere before. Someone could, I mean, this is the World Wide Web. You can meet someone online. You want to actually meet them. Yeah, someone, I see my whole life when I'm with you. Someone here definitely does spiritual work, or, you know, their spiritual life or their religious life means a lot to them. Yeah, someone is looking at this Queen of Cups who is just all in self-care mode, and they're like, that's what I want. Someone could even be like, that's my wife. I want to marry that one. Someone here can also be like, you know what? I've been married to this emperor for so long, and now I want to turn my back and do something for me. So this can be someone in a marriage wanting to travel, wanting to go somewhere for a couple months, wanting to do, you know, a African safari or something for a couple months. Or what are those places? There's like places where you can work on a farm and they like give you room and board, and you can do it for just like a couple months, like regenerational, I don't know, I'm not getting the words right, but there are a lot of programs like that. Someone could be like, hey, I want to go to school, I want to go on this vacation, I want to do this, I need to go do something for me. This is like a bucket list thing, a childhood dream thing. Someone definitely has an opportunity. It's like, if you want the opportunity, do it. Someone here needs to shake things up, and it's like someone's intuition has been screaming at them for a while. What did I say at the beginning, Taurus? I said nines, okay? Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Nine of Swords, it's like something is complete, and it's time to move on. It is time. I keep hearing that by Rafiki. It's time, Taurus. If you've been wondering, well, now I'm hearing there's never a right time to say goodbye. But I gotta make the first move, because if you don't, you're gonna start hating me, because I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. But this is also any situation. Like, a lot of my Taurans, you just don't feel the same about a job. You don't feel the same about a routine. You don't feel the same about a friend. You don't feel the same way about a lover. Something here needs a change, Taurus, and it's imminent. Bless you.